Okay, hello tubers. This is some new information that I get and all these crazy ass emails you get. But it was whatever happened with the creation of NESARA. And you can go to NESARA Republic Now dash Galactic News. And this is something that's been going on. NESARA is actually, it was a law that was signed into place by um, stupido Clinton. And when they signed it, I'm going to read the article to you because it's fascinating that these laws that we hear about, like Montu Proprio, if you haven't heard about that, that was supposed to have been signed by the Pope like 3 years ago, which basically, I'll have to do a video on that one too, but it gives no all public officials are culpable for their actions. So there is no immunity. So, like judges always get judicial immunity and cops would get immunity and all this. Well, that eliminated all their immunity. You are liable for your actions and you can be sued in the private capacity. Montu pro Brio. So that's something y'all should check out and look up. But NESARA, let's get back to NESARA. And it was the National Economic Security and Reformation Act, NESARA. The act was passed by the United States Congress on March 9, 2000, and then sent to President Bill Clinton for his signature. Clinton signed NESARA into law on October 10, 2000. At that point, NESARA, as with any legislation so acted upon, became a law of the land. But wait a minute, no one wanted to enforce it. Why? No one wanted to enforce NESARA because this law required the physical and permanent removal from their government positions of all those who were treasonous. Let those words sink in to people that are acting in the color of their office is treason. And the actual definition for treason is when two or more people see the same overt act by the person that was committing the act that is a public official. They are committing treason to the law of the land. I digress. Those who had deliberately acted outside the Constitution of the Republic had committed treason. Those who were treasonous included the United States President and Vice President, the Presidential Cabinet, all members of Congress, various government departmental heads, all 50 governors of 50 states, judges, and others. You ask, why would the United States Congress ever pass a law that would, upon enactment, instantly remove them from public office? On March 9, 2000, in a secret joint session of Congress, with the walls of the House chambers lined with Navy SEALs and Delta Force, the United States Congress passed the NESARA law unanimously. Wow, I should probably look that up. At gunpoint, under the threat of death. They passed the law knowing full well that there was a plan already in place to forever delay NESARA from being enforced. You ask, why would our president ever sign a bill and create a law that would remove him, his vice president, and his cabinet from public office the moment he signed it? In the Oval Office on October 10th, 2000, President Bill Clinton, surrounded by special forces, at gunpoint signed the NESARA bill into law, knowing full well that the Illuminati were in charge and that this law was never to be enforced. To hide NESARA from public views and thus to prevent its enforcement by popular demand, the United States Supreme Court placed a gag order on all public officials, the United States military, law enforcement personnel, bankers, attorneys, judges, the media, and anyone else who knew about NESARA and who might give information about NESARA to the public. If the people learned the truth about NESARA, they would demand its enforcement. This could not be allowed. The plan was to hide NESARA, worked well for a time, but gradually news of NESARA began to be leaked to the public. To circumvent any public action to enforce NESARA, Plan B was created. The plan was to forever delay the enforcement of NESARA by fooling the people with trickery. NESARA was embroiled in fictitious legal procedures and court orders by both the United States Supreme Court and the International Court of Justice. This game of deceit could be played forever. NESARA could be permanently delayed, and the people of the world would never be the wiser. To discredit NESARA and spread misinformation, a false website was set up by the United States government under the direction of the evil FBI, CIA personnel. Claims were made that there was no such law as NESARA, that it had no congressional file number, no sponsors, and was only a thought somewhere under consideration. The public was told through the government websites of www.nesara.com and www.nesara.org that there were never such a bill, it was never acted upon nor passed by Congress, and that the president had never signed it. Even a fictitious name was given to it under the same acronym, and a fictitious rough draft was posted on the internet to mislead the people. This distorted information from an official government website served to mislead and cause doubt for thousands of people. Now, do you think our government would actually set up a fake website to give misinformation? Do you really believe that our government is capable and would actually do something like that to the actual people that they are supposed to protect and to serve? Is there any doubt in your mind that if this is signed and it is law and they're keeping it from you, that they are doing it willfully? Of course they are. Slap, slap, slap. Wake the fuck up. Of course they are. I digress. For the past 3 years and 4 months, this game of deceit by our treasonous United States government, United States Supreme Court, and World Court judges has continued. On October 10th, 2000, NESARA became the law of the land in the United States of America, but it has never been enforced. The story was created that the enactment of NESARA had to happen by an official public announcement. Why so? Has that ever been true of any other law passed by Congress and signed by the President? It is all a trick to fool the people. Of the 40,000 laws passed each year in the United States, how many of them are known by the public? Very few. How many are ever enacted by public announcement? None. Yet, if you should break a law that you know nothing about, you are still held accountable for your ignorance of the law and your actions. Laws are made and become law the instant the president signs the legislation. That is the requirement of the Constitution of the Republic of the United States of America. There are no exceptions. So, who has been fooled about NESARA? The serious and dedicated white knights have been fooled. The Dove has been fooled. The NTAT people have been fooled. The A&A and Jennifer Lee and Deanna Amarito and Nancy Tate and Bob Towers and Patrick Bellringer have all been fooled. The world's people have been fooled by the Illuminati and all their stooges. That is the NESARA lie. These past 3 years and 4 months of delay have been only a scam by our government to avoid obeying the NESARA law. All this time, the United States government has been unlawfully in office and conducting unlawful business. They have been constitutionally unlawful since 1933, but now they are playing double jeopardy. Since October 10, 2000, we, as a nation, have been under our original Constitution of the Republic of the United States of America, but we have not realized it. Since October 10, 2000, we have been under common law, but the courts have continued to destroy us with their military law. For 3 years and 4 months, the Internal Revenue Service has been eliminated, but we have continued to pay our income taxes right on schedule because we have been ignorant of the game of deceit being played against us. Since October 10, 2000, we have continued to use a fiat money and a worthless credit money system, unable to discharge any debt while we were lawfully under a gold standard banking system. All this time we should have had our farm claim and prosperity program money. We have been tricked. We have been fooled big time, and the dark side is laughing at us. What proof do I have that what I say is true? The proof is in the banks. Under NESARA, the new gold and silver certificate currency was printed and sent to the banks. It is currently being held by the bankers for our use. They have been sitting on our money all this time. To lawfully print the new gold currency, NESARA had to have already been enacted. Such information has been purposely withheld from the public. Also, as additional proof, under NESARA, the bankers were ordered to have a new computer software and data ready for use under the new gold banking system. They have been forced to comply with this requirement of NESARA, but again, such information is being carefully withheld from the public due to the gag order. The gag order in itself is a big joke. The gag order was unlawfully created by an unlawful United States Supreme Court to provide an official reason why the unlawful public officials can't talk about NESARA. The gag order was done to stop the truth, to stop NESARA from being known. No public official or media person or banker or judge or lawyer or military person wanted to tell you that he or she was part of the plot to hide NESARA, to delay NESARA, to stop NESARA forever. None wanted you to know that they were your enemy. My friends, think about it. Had NESARA been enforced on October 10, 2000, President Bill Clinton and our entire treasonous government would have stepped down at that time. The banks would have been changed to a gold system, and the farm claims and prosperity programs would have been paid. What a difference for good that money could have made. There would have been no 9/11 disaster. There would have been no Iraq war. There would have been no Patriot Act 1 or 2, no unlawful George Bush election, and no George Bush administration. Wow. Bush is a freaking Nazi criminal, war criminal, him and Cheney. All this, all that has happened to you in the past 3 years and 4 months would have been vastly different. We have been tricked big time. What will it take to wake us up? Will it take another war with Iran, Pakistan, Syria, Libya, or North Korea, Russia, or China? Will it take a Patriot Act 3 or World War III? How long will we remain asleep and obviously to the NESARA lie when we as the people say enough? So this is a post, like I said, it looks like it's had, if this is correct, 82 million views, or maybe it's on this blog or whatever. But yeah, this is serious. So I did a report on NESARA a long time ago, and nobody really listened to it. But now you hear about how all these TDAs are coming out, and you know, people are talking about accessing your TDAs, and this here is talking about how the gold system is already in place. The bankers have already gotten their money. And where was it? These people have changed the system completely over. So new gold and silver certificate currency was printed and sent to the banks. So they've been sitting on it this whole time, our money, for this farm claim and prosperity program. So where I haven't even heard of the farm claim or prosperity program. But if this is all this stuff that keeps coming out about how it all, ties in with your birth certificate, your a UCC one, getting your apostille seal on your birth certificate, and getting freed up of the system. And then the system, since 2000 has been changed over, and they just won't tell nobody, and they keep running this fiat currency lie, manipulated by all these people committing treasonous acts on the people. So, I'm just putting the information out here, and y'all make of it what you will. But obviously, this has been going on before Clinton. I mean, because when Clinton got in office, they had the SEALs lining government halls, pointing guns at them, saying, y'all are going to sign this motherfucker. Y'all are signing NESARA, and one day the people will wake up, and when they do, they're coming to shut y'all's shit down because y'all are treasonous. Y'all are an evil cabal, and that's what the government has turned into. I mean, Trump is the only one that's being hated on by both parties, so that's the only reason I like Trump. So I'll go for the one that everybody's down on. The Republicans and the Democrats, yeah, they're both treasonous traitors to the Constitution. And all these corrupt judges that are denying due process of law and by abuse of process, well, I guess everything's just kind of coming home now, isn't it? So I don't know what to tell y'all, but that's NESARA. And NESARA has been enacted for quite some time. This is my second time to report about it. And if y'all don't want to do nothing about it, and you don't want to spread information about it, I mean, like I say, this is nesaranews.blogspot.com /2017/08/ what happened to the creation of NESARA. I hadn't even seen this website before, so these different types of emails, and somebody's perusing a lot of different. So the NESARA thing, it's been signed into law, and y'all don't even know about it. That's how well they're keeping it from you. So I encourage you to go and check it out yourself. Oh, shoot, I should have left it so I could put the link in. Anyway, I'll probably put the link in, but I gave you the link anyway. So you can just go to the website your damn self. Anyhow, if you like what we're doing here, just smash the like button. And if you're a pinko commie faggot traitor piece of shit, hit the dislike button, because I want everybody to know you're a piece of shit commie pinko traitor faggot dick sucking asshole. So if you're smashing the like button, you're just a complete douchebag, and everybody's going to know you're a douchebag, and you know you're a douchebag. Anyway, other than that, just have a great weekend. SNAFU out.